Welcome, race fans. Tonight, SRA Super Rattle Truck Series takes to Kansas for 100 laps. Welcoming into the booth here with me, I got Jeff Dotson. Jeff, are you ready for this race here to take place?
Yeah, they're racing to Kansas in the trucks. I think this should be a pretty good show tonight.
Very good. Well, why don't you run down through the points for us real quick here, and we'll get that out of the way.
Yes, sir. Tyler Ducharme is now our points leader, moving up from second. He's in the lead with 246. Bobby Zeleneski is second with 237, 9 behind the leader. Third is Derek Bordeaux with 236 points, 10 behind. Fourth is Alex Peck with 232, 14 points behind the leader. Fifth is David Shutt with 230 points, 16 behind the leader. Sixth is Nick Northrup with 224 points, 22 behind. Seventh is Brett Pancari with 212, with 34 points behind. Bobby Cheney is eighth with 209 points, 37 points behind the leader. Ninth is Marcus Richardson with 208 points, 38 behind the leader. And rounding out the top 10 is Matt Simpson with 197, 49 points behind the leader, Tyler Ducharme.
Very good. Well, I know the guys were complaining. They were saying that the setup felt a little tight out there on the track, but, you know, we talk about this every single week, Jeff. Probably not a better league to represent the fixed setups, because these guys sure know how to drive them.
Yeah, they sure do. They haven't disappointed anyone with these fixed setups week after week, and I'm pretty sure they'll put on another good show here tonight at Kansas. Looks like currently Tyler Ducharme is fastest in practice with 31.097.
Well, thanks to everybody tuning in here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate it. These guys appreciate it. You're ready for a good race here, so stay with us. But thanks for watching, and thanks to iRacing for allowing us to broadcast up to the iRacing portal, and a special shout out to Jack Davidson for making it all happen.
Wonder where everybody's at tonight.
I don't know.
I'm seeing only 21 trucks on the field.
Yeah. They might be a long way. Yeah. This is kind of a shortened field, ain't it?
Yeah, from the couple previous nights that we've seen, there's been at least 25 to 30 trucks.
Well, it's been kind of one of them deals, it's getting closer to the holidays, and people have got things to do, family things to do, Yeah, I was going to say, they got time, but they don't. Coming in here, only 20 seconds left here to qualifying. All right, that's going to wrap up practice, folks. We'll step away real quick here and play our national anthem and be right back.
Guys.
And now, the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, Jeff, we're back. Well, so far, Alex Peck taking the pole, the 31.054.
Yeah, and Marcus Richardson's not too far off of that lap time. He has a 31.076, so lap times up front are looking pretty close.
Bobby Zielinski just laid down a great lap right there. Took him to fourth. I believe that was his first lap. I know iRacing's still having a few little minor glitches here and there. I'm still getting a little bit of a tick every now and then. It's not really a stutter, it's kind of like a tick in the service.
Yeah, I'm getting that too.
They've still got some issues to work out, I think. And I know they've made a lot of graphical changes and things like that, but and they're probably still working on things in behind scenes that we don't even know about.
Yeah, they've also done a great job too getting the service restored after that little bit of downtime they had there, and to where it's also raceable conditions.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be okay when you're out there racing, and just like when you're watching or broadcasting like we do, that notice that little bit of a tick.
Yeah, there's been a few times recently since last week's broadcast that I had a couple quality and ping issues, but they were like very minor. I mean, the line did go yellow for a little while, and but it doesn't stay that way for long.
All right, so Alex Peck on the pole, so let's go ahead and do the rundown here real quick. Alex Peck taking the pole with a 31.054. Marcus Richardson in second. Nick Northrup starting third. Bobby Zielinski fourth. Raul Alvis in fifth place. Connor Anton in sixth. Ariotti seventh. Josh Robin coming in eighth. Nicholas Caressel ninth. Tyler Ducharme 10th. Jeff?
It looks like Austin Roberts will be starting 11th, Matt Simpson starting 12th, Sean Williams starting 13th, Bobby Cheney starting 14th, Randy Roberts starting 15th, Mark Newland starting 16th, Brett Pancari starting 17th, Justin Gable 18th, Christian Snyder 19th, Trevor Pertelli 20th, and Robert Hurt 21st.
All right, kind of a small field. We're not used to seeing such small field here.
No, not at all.
No, Mr. Beach, it's the same overlays I've been using for close to a year now. 6 months anyhow. Same ones. Steve said new overlay. Oh, same ones. All right, here we go. I didn't see Mr. Beach out there on the track. He must have had to work today. Yeah, I think a lot of people are got holiday things going on, family things going on, because a lot of people aren't around. All right, well, pace cars in. Alex Peck brings them to the line, and green flag is out. Side by side.
Pretty wide.
Yeah, Connor Anton looked like he was shooting the gap up through the middle there. We got one a little out of shape. For 15 there, Ariotti takes it down off of almost down onto the apron. And we are 3 wide. Connor Anton up the middle.
Ooh.
Oh.
Getting a little squirrely back there.
Uh-oh, 31 losing it. Raul Alvis. He still hasn't got it under control yet, and first caution of the race out. Let's go back and take a look at this one more time here. Oh, him and Connor Anton like almost touched. They didn't quite touch, but it was close. Might even have been a little bit of net coating involved in that too. He had a hard time trying to save that, and looked like he did have it saved coming back onto the track, but then he loses it again. So, all right, back up live. Alex Peck will lead the first 2 laps of the race so far. That's who we're missing. Kyle Putz not in the race.
Yeah.
Oh, just isn't the same without him.
No.
Oh,
I don't believe David Shutt's here either.
Alex Peck's blinking like crazy now. What's going on?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Oh. If he's gonna plan on bringing them to pit road or not here. Nope. Stay out. Only been a couple of laps, so.
I noticed Derek Bordeaux's not in the field tonight either.
Yeah, it's a pretty small field. And Justin Gable did not start the race, so
Oh.
we've only got 20 drivers in the race. Well, hopefully after the tires get a few laps on them, that they'll settle into a little bit longer run. Probably see a lot better racing once they get a little heat build up in the tires too.
Yeah, I don't think these guys were expecting this caution this early. Man, there was some pretty good racing there on the start, man. There was a couple of packs that was going 3 wide into the corners.
Yeah. Yeah, when Connor Anton decided to go up through the middle right there, boy, that really made the car or the field, pretty tough racing right there at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, I figured that since nobody pitted, the pace car would have turned its lights off and they would have graded back up this time by. But it looks like it's going to take around another lap.
Well, I think it was from 13th on back, no, 12th on back, they did pit.
Ah, okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Mark Newland, Ariotti, Christian Snyder, Trevor Pertelli, Robert Hurt, Raul Alvis, Brett Pancari, Nicholas Kressel, and Bobby Cheney, they all pitted.
Ah, might be a little strategy in effect there.
Well, I think fresh tires is going to mean a lot here tonight. You just got them, 5 extra fresher tires, 5 lap extra fresher tires. Boy, that's a lot. But it could make a difference,
Yeah,
staying out there. But, their goal is to try to lead a lap and get that bonus point. And maybe that's what a lot of them have got set in their mind that they want to do tonight.
Exactly.
Might not like the feel of the truck, or the setup might not be that great, but at least they can get out there and lead 1 lap and get a bonus point, and it won't be a whole total waste of a week,
Looks like the lights are off on the pace car, so they'll be going green this time by.
Get them going, Jeff.
Pace car dives back into pit road. And there's the green flag. They're back underway. Alex Peck with a strong restart there to take out in front ahead of the Marcus Richardson.
Yeah, Marcus, he came from back in the field a little bit there. I mean, he wasn't in second, but he's now running in second. That's great. Nick Northrup, another week this week here. He's showing some muscle trying to get to the front.
Yes, sir.
Connor Anton underneath him, underneath Bobby Zielinski right now. Tyler Ducharme, 6th place, the guy that was so strong last week, if you remember. It seemed like nobody had anything for him, and everybody just like dreaded to see him coming up on their bumper.
Yeah, and he comes into this race tonight as a points leader, too.
Connor Anton does have to fall back to 6th now. Seemed like Tyler Ducharme drove by him on the outside.
Yeah, I'm noticing that most of the trucks are staying up there close to that wall. It looks like the high side here has got the most grip.
Well, that's always been a factor of Kansas. The high line's always been good there. This has that progressive banking. Boy, Alex Peck is really blinking.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And hopefully it clears up for him and he can stay out front here.
Tyler Ducharme gets around Bobby Zielinski, but he can't hold it. Gets into the outside wall, and Zielinski comes back on the inside. So does Connor Anton.
Yeah. Connor got a good run off of that.
Now Tyler looks to the bottom of Connor Anton. Matt Simpson coming up to the 8th position. Matt's kind of a reserved driver out there. He likes to save his equipment to the end, so I wouldn't doubt to see him up there when we get closer to the end of this. Austin Roberts, 9th place. Sean Williams, 10th. Ariotti back into the 11th place. After that close call there a little while ago with, I forget who that was. Oh, Raul Alvis.
Yeah, Rawls currently running 15th.
Yeah, he real close to getting caught up into that, but he managed to make a right turn and miss all of it. So good deal. Good driving for him. Mark Newland, 12th place. The GTA 5 car. That's a good game.
Yeah.
And Christian Snyder drives by Mark Newland. Goes into 12th. Bobby Cheney finding himself in 14th now. He was on that restart. He was dead last on the field. And he's already up to 14th. Look at this here. He's going to pass Mark Newland and possibly Christian Snyder all in one lap. Nope, not going to happen just yet. Back up front, Marcus Richardson trying to hang on to, did I say Marcus Richardson? I meant Mark Newland. I said Marcus Richardson. But anyhow, Marcus Richardson in second here, 0.2 of a second off of the leader, Alex Peck. Marcus did get to lead one lap. He must have just had a fender on him or something on the restart.
Looks like Raul Alvis is bringing pit road.
Oh boy, does he ever have damage on that truck. He's been into the wall or something.
Yeah, I believe it was when he passed, when Nicholas Caressel passed him. I believe he got in the wall.
Yeah. Well, Nick Northrup joining in making it a trio up here in the front. Zelensky wants to get there too. He's really fighting, trying to get there too. Wants to make it a quorum. I think that's what they call it, ain't it? A quorum? There's 4 of them? No, I don't know.
I don't know either. I always just say quad.
Yeah, a quadum.
Yeah,
There you go.
We'll go with that.
There. All right, looking back here from the leader to Marcus Richardson. It looks like that high line's got a pretty good a pretty good line up there on that high side, and that's no surprise, Jeff, at all. This track is, I remember when this track first came out, you could run the high line all the way around that track flat foot, and it was just, oh, it was some of the best racing. Loved it. And I was extremely fast on this track.
Yeah, so this track's kind of like Homestead then, because Homestead has that progressive banking too, and that's where you got to run at Homestead as well as that high line. If you get down there on the low side, there's just nothing you can do. Sometimes it gets tight, and sometimes it gets loose, and you don't know which way it's going to go.
That's right. Exactly.
But that's all the effects of the progressive banking, so...
Connor Anton hanging on back here behind Tyler Ducharme, and Tyler gets a little loose again, or should I say a little tight in the turns, and he gets a little bump in the rear there from Connor Anton.
Looks like we've got our first truck of 20 tonight and take it behind the wall, and that is Raul Albus.
Yeah, dang, that's a shame. Robert Hurt back in 18th. And Randy Roberts.
Like Randy Roberts.
Yeah, he's back here 19th. He's a long ways back, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about 2 seconds behind Robert Hurt.
He's got right and left damage on that truck. Got right front fender and left front fender damage. And a little splitter damage. So that could be affecting how that truck's handling right tonight. Bobby Cheney getting around the Austin Roberts. Going into 11th. So Bobby's turning up the heat.
Yes, sir. Looks like Trevor Pertelli is running 17th currently, and ooh, man, he's got some damage to rear into his truck.
Yes, he does. And in right
front,
front,
he's getting a little loose.
Right front's damaged a little too.
Yeah. And then just ahead, I was going to say just ahead of Trevor Pertelli was Nicholas Carreso, and just as soon as I said that, he hit the wall there coming off of 2.
Oh, Alex Peck out of shape. He's going back to 4th real quick there. I did not see exactly what happened, but boy, he's going to get powered by here by a lot of drivers. He's trying to find grip down on the bottom. There's just no grip down there.
None at all.
He goes back to 6th. Well, Marcus Richardson's out in the lead now by 0.4 of a second over Nick Northrup.
Farther I come up the field, more trucks I'm seeing with damage. It's just starting to look like a short track race.
I don't know what happened to Alex there. That's kind of odd. Huh? Now Matt Simpson comes up on Alex next. He may have just got a little bit loose in the turn or something with Marcus Richardson so close to the back. Could have been taking some air off of that truck.
Yeah, looks like we have a battle for 12th right now against Martin Newland and Austin Roberts. Ooh, Martin just got in the wall. And it looks like tonight, man, those trucks get up there close to that wall, it just sucks them right up.
Yeah, because I noticed Austin's got a little bit of right front damage as well. Looking at his truck here,
Yeah.
he's been into the wall.
Yeah, there's a few trucks that's hit that wall coming off the corners here tonight.
I'd say they've earned their Darlington stripes, but they're not at Darlington this week.
No. It kind of looks like a little bit of, damage you would see at short track racing too. And this isn't Bristol or Martinsville either.
Okay, Mr. Beach said that Alex Peck hit the wall.
Ooh.
Take a look at his truck here. I don't see any damage on it, but it could have just been a brush, just a light tap. Let me take a look at the right front here. Oh, he just tapped it again there with the back end.
Yeah.
And he loses that spot to Matt Simpson.
Looked like Matt got in the wall there a little bit too, but maybe he didn't.
But it's just been taps. I mean, it's not even anything that's even showing up as any damage. So he's just been like brushing the wall. So back up front, Marcus Richardson still leading Nick Northrup. They come around to complete lap 28 and start lap 29. We're almost a third of the way through the race already.
Yep, they're clicking these laps down fast coming off of that first caution there. It happened around lap 2.
Alex Peck is going back even further. He's back to 7th now after leading the first 20 laps of the race. He's definitely going to welcome new tires, I can tell you that. He's
Yes, sir. And,
one of the guys that did not stop on that pit stop under caution. Front 8 have not been on pit road yet, all the way back to Josh Robin.
yes, that's also going to play a factor too. If this race goes green flag for a little while longer, where the trucks up front that haven't made a pit stop yet, well, they have to come in before those guys in the back do, or some of them conservative enough to where they can pit at the same time that the guys in the back do as well.
Absolutely, yes. Bobby Cheney breaking the top 10. Now, he's one of the guys that did stop. Him and Ariotti did stop and get fresh tires. John Williams in 11th. Brett Pancari, 12th place. Connor Anton, the one that we've seen going 3 wide there on the first couple of laps, he's found himself into 5th. Gonna look here and see he started 6th. He didn't waste any time getting it right up there. He wanted to be in that top 5.
Exactly. Then we got Matt Simpson, who started 12th, and he's currently running 6th.
Yeah, he's marching right up through the field. And Alex Peck has re-caught up with him and is riding right there on his bumper. He's hanging on to the draft at the moment. And don't think these things don't draft, because they will. They do draft. 1.5-mile track like this one here, it does. It really plays a major factor in how fast you are, especially like on that long front stretch that all the way around from turn 4 to turn 1. That's a long ways around there, and boy, you want to be in the draft there. You pick up a lot of time. Tyler Ducharme, last week's winner. He was last week's winner, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was last week's winner, and he's currently the points leader.
Yep.
He started 10th, and he's currently running 4th.
Nick Northrup now goes back to 3rd, as Bobby Zielinski got around him, goes into 2nd. And now he is currently 0.3 of a second from Marcus Richardson. He wants to get up there and lead that lap and get a bonus point.
Yes, he does.
we're cut a ways away from pit stops here for these guys in the front, but I would say probably lap 43, 44. Well, no, it'll be a little bit further than that because they had caution flag laps in there. It's going to be closer to the 50 lap mark.
Yeah, I say the next 15 to 20 laps or so will tell.
Yep. And these guys are going, wow, new tires. I can't wait till I get new tires.
Exactly. And then possibly for some of those guys in the back did pit under the first caution, they might be able to push it maybe in the next couple 25 to 30 laps possibly.
Slight tap in the corner there by Marcus Richardson. They're riding that wall pretty heavy duty.
Yes, they are.
Wow, Spencer. Oh my God, that's unreal. Oh, in chat here.
Do we want to know?
No, you don't. You don't. I'm not going to repeat what he said. Oh, they're passing up the yeah, number 9 there.
Yeah.
Randy Roberts going a lap down. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes there.
Oh, no, I didn't either. Sorry.
He'll be the first one to lap down. Now, we know Raul Alvis is out of the race, so Randy Roberts will be the first one to lap down.
That is correct, yeah. So there's 18 trucks on the lead lap.
Trevor Pertelli not far ahead of the leaders. He'll be the next one to go a lap down. We've got a pretty good battle back here, 16th and 17th. Mark Newland and Robert Hurt. Robert Hurt has reeled in Mark Newland. It looks like Mark's having some issues coming out of turn 2. Bobby Zielinski now is closed up right tight on Marcus Richardson. He wants that lead badly. I think the way he's looking right now, I think he's going to wind up getting it.
Yeah.
Really strong. He's showing a little bit more strength here, I think, than Marcus Richardson at the moment. But it's finding that line to get around him is going to be the thing. He can make some huge runs down the backstretch and the front stretch, but finding that line to get into the turn, pushing Marcus up the hill is not going to be an option because, that's where the grip is. Marcus is already up there, so he's going to have to actually get a run on the outside, I think, of Marcus and try to pinch Marcus down, and I just don't see that happening right now.
Yeah, because if he does try to go down into the middle lane or the low lane, that would most definitely be a challenge.
Well, Tyler Ducharme does get around. Nick Northrup now goes into third. So he's moved himself right up pretty quick here.
Yeah, I believe Tyler's looking to come up here too. He's wanting to get in some of this action. These two are racing.
And he's closing in on him. He's down to 7/10, 3/4 of a second. Northrup is kind of falling off. I think he's feeling that tire crunch right now, but just hang on a couple more laps, Nick, and you'll be able to go in and get new tires. And the thing of it is still the front 8 have not been on pit road yet, and they're still hanging on to the front 8. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, did Nick Northrup get a little loose there coming off of turn 4?
Yeah, I think he did. A little smoke coming off the tires.
Yeah, I was going to say that these drivers will be getting ready to come down pit road for some fresh Goodyear Wranglers, but I believe the truck series switched back to the Eagle tire, but I'm not too sure. I remember there was a couple years there they ran a tire called the Wrangler.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they run anymore.
Man, I usually watch truck races, but I don't pay no attention to the tires they've been using. And this is a battle up front, and Tyler Ducharme is closing in on them pretty fast.
Yes, he is. He's right down to half a second behind them. I would say he's closing about a tenth a lap, but that's not really the case. It's maybe like a tenth every couple of laps. What I've been watching, though, is Nick Northrup falling back into the clutches of Matt Simpson. Matt is into the top 5 now. He's only he's less than a second away from Nick Northrup. Ooh, another battle back here. Bobby Cheney on the outside of Josh Robin. And that's the way you're going to have to do it right there. He just passed Josh on the outside. Seems like that's going to be...
Alex Peck's there, too.
Yeah. Oh, Alex has blinked again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm watching here because Alex Peck, he did take a look there on the outside of Josh Robin, and Josh kind of moved up the hill, and I think he's seen what was going on there. After Bobby Cheney passed him around the outside, he was not going to let that happen again. So it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, no sir. Yeah, looks like Ariotti's currently running 10th, and looks like I see some damage on the rear end of his truck.
Yeah, I think he's been rear-ended or something there. Or maybe he's been into the wall a couple times, not sure. We're trying to keep an eye on, Marcus Richardson breaking it off and coming to pit road, him and Nick Northrup. Bobby Zielinski will take the lead. And he will get scored for leading a lap. See what Marcus Richardson does here on pit road. I'm sure it's going to be 4 tires. Now, they're not going to be able to make it from here to the end. They'll probably have to stop and take a flash of gas and maybe a couple of tires or something. All right.
It looks like Ariotti coming with them as well.
Yes, sir.
And it's a 4-tire pit stop for the 3 of them.
And Bobby Zielinski coming down pit road now. Him and Tyler Ducharme and Matt Simpson. They gave the lead up to Connor Anton, and he led that lap. We're getting a lot of guys that are getting these onesie laps in.
Yep. Looks like Connor Anton and Bobby Cheney coming to pit road now, along looks like behind them Alex too.
Yes, sir. They are. That'll give the lead up to Brett Pancari.
It looks like Brett started this race today from 17th, and looks like he'll come around and lead a lap here possibly.
Yeah, he led that last lap, so he'll probably be heading for pit road here in the next lap or two because he had pitted earlier and
he stayed out.
Yeah, he stayed out now, but I mean he had pitted earlier on that caution where a lot of those other guys had not.
Ah, okay.
So that's he'll be able to go 3 or 4 more laps.
Yeah. I thought he stayed out. Okay.
Nope, he had pitted. That put Christian Snyder in second. Nicholas Caressel in third. And that's his new paint job. We finally got it to work. Said he had to reload it up into trading paints, but I mean, I looked. I didn't have any paints of his in my folders, and that's what was really kind of odd, because I was picking up that Voodoo ride, and I don't know. I guess he finally got it uploaded again, and now it's working, so good thing. Austin Roberts, 4th place. This is about the closest Austin's been to the front in a while. He was up there, he was like in the top 5 or something when we started the race. Started 11th, but he'd moved up a little bit.
Yeah, he had.
Yeah, and then he kind of faded to the back a little further too. So, well, we're still trying to see when these guys are planning on coming to pit road. They're going to have to come sooner or later.
Yeah, it is past halfway now. So this is less than 50 to. I think there's still 58, 7 to go.
47 to go.
Yeah, 40. I don't know why I was thinking 50. I was reading 54.
Well, that was a good enough pit stop to get Marcus out ahead of Tyler Ducharme. But Tyler seems like he's been pretty good on the long run.
Yeah. There's a couple guys, Tyler and
Austin Roberts coming to pit road again.
Oh. I think Brett Pancari will stay out again.
The Austin Roberts. Four-tire change for Austin. He's going to sit there and get a little damage fixed up, looks like. All right. So waiting to see when our leader is going to come to pit road. Him and Christian Snyder, I believe, and I think Nicholas Caressel needs to pit as well. I don't think he's been on pit road yet for service on his vehicle.
Yeah, I believe the top 3 still need to come down pit road. I believe those 3 were the ones that were down with a couple of the guys at the first caution.
Yep.
And going back to what I talked about earlier, you know, this is what we're seeing and playing out here. These guys that did pit under that first caution, they're able to come out here and run up front for a little while longer than the guys that didn't. So, but I'm pretty sure their pit stop's coming up.
Marcus Richardson just drove right around Nicholas Caressel right there. So, yeah, that's definitely Nicholas needs to come to pit road and get new tires. It looks like he may be, yes, he is coming in now. He said, I've had enough. When them guys can pass him that easily, it's time to pit.
Yep, time to come down for some fresh tires.
So waiting on the top 2 then, Brett Pancari and Christian Snyder. And I don't think it's going to be too much more here. I think they're going to be coming in the next couple of laps. Matter of fact, I think... Nope, I thought the leader was coming in right there, but he's not. He'll be coming in here shortly, though. Well, chalk up another great race here by SRA. Kind of a shortened field tonight. Only 20 drivers took the check, or the green flag, excuse me, at the beginning of the race. I think it is. I think it's the holidays, Jeff. I really do. I think a lot of people are away, visiting family. You know, I mean, Christmas is just a couple of days away. You know.
Yep, it is.
But 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah, Christmas is on a Friday, yeah, so yeah, 5. Then.
Well, keep chatting there for a minute, and I got something here I got to do real quick, and maybe I can get this done real quick while they're under green.
10-4. Yeah, just we'll wait to see here when these 2 leaders do come down. They're on lap 60 now, and they're still looking kind of strong out there. Thinking. Yep. Brett Pancari finally pulls it off the pit road.
Yep.
And
that gives the lead.
Oh,
It gives the lead back up to
Congrats.
Marcus Richardson.
Yes, it does. Christian Snyder will follow him into the pits.
Okay, got her done.
And it was a 4-tire stop for Brett Pancari.
Oh, another one out of the race. Robert Hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he received throughput.
And look who's knocking on Marcus Richardson's door there, Tyler Ducharme. He really closed up on him pretty quick.
Yes, he did. He's only 3/10 back, so.
Yeah, he was like over a second behind Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus coming up on a lot of lap traffic right now, and that's really going to kind of play into how Tyler Ducharme's going to close up on him too.
Exactly.
Ariotti going a lap down. He will be the first one to lap down in case a caution does come out.
Yep. So it looks like after 62 circuits around Kansas here tonight, looks like we've got 2 trucks out of 20 and 10 are on the lead lap. Looked at that wrong, about said 11.
Yeah, Alex Peck, which led the first 20 laps of the race, is back in 10th place. What's going on with Alex's stuff here?
He may be still, we've seen him there at the beginning of the race. He was blinking a little bit, so he may still be experiencing some connection issues.
Well, that, and he did get just a little bit of damage on that right front now. And I'm just wondering if that's affecting it. Plus, he's not up front where he was in clean air. And we know how much that clean air means to these drivers.
Oh yeah, that's essential to a lot of racers, getting that good clean air, and that can work wonders for a truck or car. But when you get back there in that dirty air, it upsets the truck, and you're just kind of in for the ride and hoping it goes the way you want it to.
Zelensky coming up on Nick Northrup. Well, we watched Nick there earlier. He was pretty fast on new tires, but boy, it seemed like he really fell off quick. I'm getting a lot of them ticks.
Yeah.
A lot of them ticks right now. Are you still getting them?
No, I did there during those pit stops, but since they've been back out on track, it's cleared back up.
Yeah, I just got a couple of really good ones there for just a minute. Now it's cleared up again, but yeah, they've got to be doing something in the background, or all you got to do is move a file, or upload a file, or download a file on that server where the race is running, and it'll make a tick.
Oh yeah.
Matt Simpson hanging on to 5th place. Top 5 finish for him, but he's 8.3 seconds behind the leader right now. Connor Anton 6th place. Bobby Chaney right there with Connor using the draft. And Connor experiencing that loose condition again coming out of 2.
Yeah, turn 2 here at Kansas is a very tough corner. I've seen a lot of trucks get loose coming off that corner here tonight.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. Creeping up on 30 to go here pretty quick. Thank you for watching on MaxSpeedTV here. You're watching the SRA Super Rattled Truck Series.
And this has been one awesome race. And it looks like next week, the SRA Super Rattled Truck Series will be live here on MaxSpeedTV at 7:30 p.m. Eastern from Charlotte Motor Speedway for another 100 laps.
Ooh, awesome. Love Charlotte. Tyler Ducharme has closed right up to the back bumper of Marcus Richardson now.
Yeah, he's only 1/10 of a second behind him. Ooh, it's not 1/10 anymore. He's closing in.
Hey, he's looking to try to figure out how he's going to get around Marcus.
Yeah, they're having to run the same line, and it's kind of hard to get around another driver when both of you are running the same line, but I'm pretty sure he'll figure out a way to get around him there.
Well,
Looks like they're coming up on some lap traffic, too.
I'm kind of thinking, and I'm not, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I'm kind of thinking that they may have to stop for a splash of gas here.
They may have to.
I don't think they can go 50 laps, a tank of fuel.
No, I don't believe so. I mean, they pitted around the halfway point, so yeah, it's looking pretty close to having to make another pit stop there for some fuel.
Yeah,
Tires might be able to do it, but I don't know.
if I can find when they pitted last here. Marcus Richardson pitted last on lap 47. So that would be 53 laps on a tank of fuel. I don't think that's possible.
No, not at all.
So he may have to stop for just a quick flash of gas. We've had some guys that have pitted now. Sean Williams just pitted here on lap 70. So he's good to go on fuel and tires. I'm sure that the new tires are going to pay off for him, but he's running a couple of laps down to the leader right now.
Yeah.
He's back here quite a ways, but and then again too, the fresh tires. You know, you get out there with a fresh tire, you got to let the newness wear out of them and get a little heat build up in them before they really get a lot of grip in them. So
Exactly. When you come off pit road on some cold tires, for the first couple laps on cold tires, that can be some pretty slick racing out there until you get some heat build up in them.
And look who's closing in, Bobby Zielinski, third place. He's cut a couple of tenths off. There, he just took another tenth off.
Yep. Looks like he's got a lap down truck of Ariotti to get around to catch them.
Right now he's using that as draft here, I think.
Yep.
Nick Northrup back and forth.
Looks like Matt Simpson started 12th. He's currently running 5th. Bobby Chaney started 14th. He's currently running 6th. And then back in 7th is Connor Anton. Back in 8th is Josh Robin. And rounding out the field on the lead lap in 9th is Alex Peck. And then 10th place starts the trucks that are one lap down.
Right, Ariotti. I think Ari right now is hoping for a caution so he could be back in this.
Yeah, and those 7 other trucks behind him as well, because those 7 other trucks behind him are also one lap down.
Yeah, and Brett Pancari, which is right behind Ariotti, that is 4th position. That's 10th and 11th.
Yep.
Now, Brett, he is trying that low line. A lot of people were saying the low line's not working, but look at that run he just got on Ariotti right there. That was a huge run.
Yes, it was.
And he's going to go around Ariotti easily. That puts him the first truck a lap down. And he's making that bottom line work in the turns. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, he was using that bottom line too when he was out front there with before he pitted as well, and I was pretty impressed by that as well. He's the first truck I've seen to take that chance and go down there that low.
Ariotti gets into the outside wall.
Yes, he does.
I think he tried that too. He tried to come down to the low line like Brett did, and it didn't work out for him. It drifted up the hill, and he went in and went out and touched that wall.
Yeah, I think Brett's got something figured out down there.
Something, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's working for him.
Yeah, he just got around Bobby Zielinski too.
He's going to be back on the lead lap here in just a minute, because he's
catching the leaders.
Yeah. I want to keep an eye on this because he has definitely found something down there on that lone line. Here he goes around Tyler Ducharme. And next up will be Marcus Richardson.
He's going to get that lap back the old-fashioned way, I do believe.
Yes, he is. Just wheeling it in there. I'm telling you. Look at that.
There he goes.
So he's telling them guys, well, you can ride that high line all you want. I'll take this low line and I'll pass you up every time. And there he is back on the lead lap. Brett Pancari, 10th place.
Yeah. He didn't wait around for no caution to come out either and get it back with the pass. He got it back the old-fashioned way.
And now he's saying, come on, caution.
Yeah.
If he can do that.
Make it around the lap down truck there, too.
If he can do that, run that bottom line like that, and a caution come out right now, oh boy, he could eat this field up and be in victory lane.
Yeah, he's most definitely one to watch here in the laps winding down here. Ooh, he's got something cooking.
Because everybody else is riding that high side.
Yes, they are.
Well, you know, but here's another thing to think about too. You just kind of wonder how many laps he'd be able to do that, Jeff, because that's really going to wear on your tires a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Where everybody else is up there on the high side saving their tires, he's down there on the low line, and that's using his tires up quite a bit. But boy, he's holding a great line right there, Brett Pancari. He pulled away from them leaders big time.
Yeah, he did.
Over 2.5 seconds he's got away from them.
I think he's still pulling away.
Yeah, he is. I'm watching the tents clicking off here. But there's not enough time for him to get around and challenge these guys for the lead, but got back on the lead lap. That's a good thing.
That was, yeah. So, yeah, he's most definitely hoping for that caution to come out, but those guys up front sure are not.
Bobby Zielinski gets around Tyler Ducharme. Tyler gives him the old bumper hook into the wall, and Zielinski hits a wall. I don't think he's going to be too happy about that.
Not at all.
Tyler Ducharme gave him the old bumper hook.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, it looks like Marcus Richardson will make it around Martin Newland. Put him another lap down.
Luciano, I think, one of our viewers here from tuned in the other night from South Africa, Jeff.
Ah, welcome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Well, Zielinski's kind of falling back now. He's 2.4 seconds, so I'm kind of wondering if that damage that he did get on that little bump there from Tyler Ducharme, that kind of, when he hit the wall there, that's taken the aerodynamics out of that truck, and he could be struggling right now with some steering issues.
Yeah, he's got a small little dent in the middle of the rear of the truck, and that has gotten that rear splitter dented in a little bit, and he's got some right front damage too. So I think all in all, corresponding with the little bit of splitter damage that he has, and with that right front damage, it possibly is slowing him down a little bit, I believe.
Yes, sir. And Brett, he's chopping more time off. He's down to 29.1 seconds.
And he's just wheeling that truck around here.
But he's running out of laps.
Yes, he is.
I'm telling you what, though, he is holding, and probably one of the smoothest lines that I've seen of any driver out here tonight. He's just, really doing a great job of it.
Yeah, he is, and he's found something that these other drivers haven't, and that's given to his advantage.
Well, let's see here. Matt Simpson going to have Bobby Cheney on his tail here before too much longer. Bobby's chopping that time down, wants a top 5 finish here.
And every time I see those guys coming off those corners, they're so close to that wall.
Yep.
And I just gets me wondering, like, oh, they're going to hit it. Nope, they're clear.
In the meantime here, the leader's still battling it up. Marcus is starting to get a little bit loose. And you know what? I don't know, but I think we might have miscalculated on some fuel or something here, because are they going to try to make it the rest of the way? I really did not think they could.
I didn't think either, but it looks like they're going to their best to make it the rest of the way here. If they don't have, they're possibly trying to save. And there's only 10 laps to go. 11 to go next time by. So, yeah, we'll see.
And that'll be
Tyler.
That'll be 53 laps.
Yeah. Tyler's not letting up either. He's still hanging in there.
Got around Trevor Pertelli. Trevor's running about 5 laps down right now in 17th place.
Yeah, Brett's still going at it. He's now clicked some more seconds off. He's down to 27 seconds now.
Yeah, he's found something. I'm really impressed. I mean, he's doing great. There goes a few more tenths.
Yeah,
he may not be saving, and those leaders might be saving too. So, I think they're going to try to shoot for it here. You know, you got to take a gamble once in a while. Hey, Columbus took a chance, you know.
Exactly. I believe this track does have a casino at it too, doesn't it? Or I'm thinking somewhere else.
I don't think Kansas does. Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think. I'm not sure.
I thought I remember seeing something about Kansas had a casino here on the grounds, but maybe not.
Well, I don't know. What do you think? Tyler Ducharme setting up Marcus Richardson for maybe a really, really late race, you know, try to get by him, or is he just going to be happy taking second?
Yeah, I believe he's going to try, but I believe he's also trying to conserve too, along with trying. So we'll see what happens here as the laps wind down. They've only got 7 to go, 8.
Belinsky's fallen back 4.3 seconds, and he's under fire here by Nick Northrup. That's for 3rd spot. Nick got a great run coming down the front stretch, going into turn 1. If he can get by him, not going to happen on that lap. Right along here with Nick for just a minute. He is really wheeling that thing right now, so he is struggling with a very, very loose truck right now. 7 laps to go here, folks.
Yeah, you can see there a few laps ago, Nick tried to go down there and run what I'll call the Pancari line, but it looked like it upset his truck a little bit.
And I think a lot of that, you know, your driving style has a lot to do with that. He's taking a look here again on the front stretch. He's got to make that pass stick in order to, you know, go into turn 1, and he does. Takes it with me. But here comes Zielinski back on the inside, but he's not going to be able to do it.
No.
Found out, try to get down away from that, you know, top line right there. Just not going to happen. He'll just try to settle for 4th place here. Just got a handful of laps to go. Marcus Richardson has pulled away 3/4 of a second now from Tyler Ducharme, so saving is over, and they're going to get 53 laps on this tank of fuel.
Yeah. Something I didn't believe that they could pull off, but great job.
I didn't think you could get 53 laps on a 1.5-mile track.
That shows you these guys know how to save their stuff.
I guess. Last I knew, you could only get about maybe 46. If you saved, you could get about 46.
Yeah.
But I guess I was wrong. I've been wrong before. Many times.
Me too.
Well, let's see. Matt Simpson has pulled away from Bobby Cheney about 1.6 seconds, so he's really not in danger of losing that top 5 finish. Connor Anton in 7th. Josh Robin 8th. Brett Pancari 9th. And Alex Peck got back on the lead lap now too, so he's in 10th place. Brett he's still running that low line in the turns, and he's down to 25 seconds behind the leader. 24.7 make that. I think his tires are going away though, because boy, he was really loose coming out of turn 4 right there.
Oh yeah. But he'd hit an awesome job battling back and getting that lap back his old-fashioned way.
Yeah, he did. Marcus
It's been a while
Richardson.
since I've seen a driver do that.
Marcus Richardson done saving. He has got 2 to go, and he may be looking at victory lane here if he can keep everything straight. He's got a 1.3 second, 1.4 second lead. Wow, what happened to Tyler? Tyler has really fallen.
Yeah, I don't know.
He just dropped a ton right there. He must have got really loose coming off the turn.
Yeah, they're coming to the white flag right here too.
One more lap to go, folks. White flag in the air. Marcus Richardson in the lead. 2.3 seconds ahead of Tyler Ducharme and Nick Northrup in 3rd. It looks like it's going to finish just that way, too. Bobby Zielinski will finish 4th. Got a late race passer from Nick Northrup as Bobby kind of got into it with Tyler Ducharme there. And there's our winner, Marcus Richardson, here tonight for SRA Super Rattled Truck Series at Kansas, folks. So great job by Marcus Richardson, leading 67 laps here tonight. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that is. Good job.
Well, we'll get down here and talk to him in just a minute. Marcus has been here. Sometimes he is and sometimes he isn't.
Yeah, I believe you'll have to talk to him on iRacing because I'm not seeing him in TeamSpeak.
We'll see if we can't get a word in with him there.
Baby.
Marcus Richardson, you got a copy. Hear me in there or not?
Good win, Marcus. Good run, boys. That was fun.
Marcus Richardson, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your win here tonight at Kansas. Man, I'll tell you, it looked like a pretty tough competitor you had behind you there, Tyler. Tell me about that line, because it seemed like there was a few other drivers that found something on the low line.
I don't know who was running the low line, but if they did, maybe it's because the top got rubbered up and then the bottom got really good.
Well, that could be, but we've seen Brett Pancari. He just drove by you guys like you guys were standing still, and he just kept right on a motor and using that low line. And boy, I'll tell you, it was working for him. But congratulations on your win here tonight, Marcus. Tell me about your racing out there and how slick it was.
As tight as it was, I had a hard time getting off the corner, and I was loose in that first run. Zielinski was really fast, and he was beating me center off because I couldn't get on the throttle. So that last run there, I just tried to baby it up off the corner the majority of the run and waited till about 15 to go, and then used up my right rear. But I had to get really close to the line to change my line, but it worked.
Well, great race out there tonight. You lead 67 laps, started second on the grid, and bring it to victory lane. So congratulations to you, Marcus. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody at Pornhub, Brazzers, Platinum Lube, KY Jelly, and everybody who makes this happen over here in Delaware. Thank Christian for running all those laps for me earlier today to get ready for the race. And everybody at SRA, and that's it.
All right, Marcus, thanks a lot, and go celebrate, brother. Well deserved. Congratulations on your win. All right, Jeff, you got second place. Got him in the booth.
Tyler Ducharme, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, man, you had a great battle all race long up there with Marcus Richardson. Tell us about your running out there tonight and what happened there at the end.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of fun, but I mean, he was running a weird line. I just couldn't. Every time I tried getting that high, I just got tight, and I was trying to run the seam a little lower, and it was really good. And then the last about 10 laps, it just started really falling off, and it really got loose. And every time I tried going up there where he was, it just plowed. So, you know, I just decided, well, we'll just settle and take second here. So, move on.
Yeah, how did you feel about the lines of the race tonight? We saw most of the drivers running the high side, and then, you know, throughout the race there, we saw Brett Pancari kind of, you know, running down the low side there and making it work. How did you feel about which line you thought was best?
Well, I mean, most of the guys that were running the bottom, I think, really just when you came out of the pits on new tires, there was just such a big speed difference. You could run the bottom for a couple laps to get by some of the guys, but it just, once the tires got worn, the top it just seemed like that it was a place it needed to be. I don't really know. Just the progressive banking here, it's just really weird.
Yeah. Well, congratulations tonight on a second place finish. You were the points leader coming into this race. You think you have anything for him going into Charlotte next week?
I don't know. I don't really like Charlotte. But it doesn't really matter. Just got to survive 2 more weeks. And I think I'm locked into the chase, actually, for, what is it, Martinsville? So just show up and finish, pretty much. But I don't know.
All right. Again, congratulations. You have anybody I'd like to thank tonight?
I think DuPont, Exalta, whatever you want to call it. Bobby Cheney, Austin Roberts, and Matt Simpson for admin, and I guess Justin Gable. But you know, you guys for broadcasting. It's always fun.
All right, cool. Go celebrate a podium finish there, and good run tonight. Rudy, you got third?
Nick Northrup, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, third place, not too bad. You started third, finished third, didn't get to lead any laps tonight. How was your truck on the long run?
On the long run, I couldn't hang with the boys up there. Zelensky, Tyler, and Marcus were way faster than me. I just couldn't hang. I tried saving my tires the first run. I thought I did good, and then they just started all pulling away from me. I don't think I would have had anything for them, but if it was like a 15-lap run, maybe.
Well, it was still a good race. I mean, are you happy with that finish, or what's, you know, how do you feel about that finish, I should say?
Yeah, it was a good race. Anything for a top 5, I guess. I like top 5s, but wins are better, but, you know, wins will come eventually. But, yeah.
Well, are you all ready for Charlotte next week?
Oh, another mile and a half? Jeez. Maybe. It'll probably be tight like this one was, and a little bit slick. It was a little tight up there. I almost hit the wall a few times coming out, too. Yeah. Should be good at Charlotte. Maybe another top 5 podium.
Well, they had, I think, quite a few mile and a halves right in a row here in the next few weeks. But, well, good run tonight, Nick. Anybody you want to thank or give a shout-out to?
Shout out to SRA for hosting all these races, and it's really fun to race in them. Shout out to you guys for broadcasting, and wish you guys a happy holidays.
Thank you, Nick, and same to you, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
All right, let's run down through the results real quick here. Marcus Richardson coming home the winner here tonight, leading Tyler Ducharme by 2.5 seconds at the line. Just a note there, Jeff, only one caution tonight. That was pretty amazing. And that was on lap 2, and they went green flag from there on. Nick Northrup finishing in third, Bobby Zielinski fourth, Matt Simpson with a top 5 finish here tonight. Bobby Cheney, good. Man, that was a heck of a race for Bobby Cheney. He just marched up through the field, bringing it home 6th tonight. Connor Anton hanging on to 7th. Josh Robin 8th. Brett Pancari back on the lead lap, 9th place. And Alex Peck back on the lead lap in 10th. Jeff?
Yeah, we got Christian Snyder finishing 11th. Sean Williams finishing in 12th. Nicholas Caressel finishing 13th. Austin Roberts finishing 14th. Ariotti finishing 15th, Mark Newland 16th, Trevor Patelli 17th, Randy Roberts 18th, Robert Hurt 19th, and 20th was Raul Alvis, and Justin Gable did not start the race.
There you go. All right. Okay, well, again, congratulations to our winner here, Marcus Richardson. Thanks for watching tonight, folks, here at SRA Super Rattle Truck Series, and we'll see you back here next week, but tune in tomorrow night for the GAC Truck Series right here on the iRacing Live portal. And again, thank you to them for allowing us to broadcast up there. Special thank you to Jack Davidson for making this all happen. And we will see you tomorrow night, folks. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.